Good morning, everybody. It's actually now afternoon. It's 12:45. I slept in until 9 and I didn't eat breakfast yet, so at about 12:30 I asked my husband if he'd had anything and he hadn't either, so we had some leftovers here. He had a turkey sandwich and there's just a tiny bit of ham left, and I took one of those dinner rolls, and a leftover dinner roll, and I put ham and mayonnaise in there. And this is the last of the sweet potatoes. Not the kind of sweet potatoes with like marshmallow and brown sugar and stuff, but just straight up plain sweet potatoes. And I put a pat of butter on it and salt, so that it's more of a savory sweet. Here's what I really want to ask. Have any of you had this? If you haven't, you really must. It's so good. My daughter had been telling me about this for a couple of years, and I'm like, yada, yada, yada. I don't like ginger ale that much. Well, I don't even remember how we ended up with it, but I grabbed it. And so here's why I didn't think I'd like it. I don't like fruity sodas. Like I won't drink a grape soda or an orange crush or anything like that because it's too sweet to me. But this is not sweet at all. They must be using something to make it not sweet. It's not diet. It's full sugar. I don't mean that, but I mean it's not fruity sweet. The cranberry must be tart enough to give you the good. Anyway, it's the best. I've got another bottle out in the garage, or maybe two, but it's seasonal. They won't. My daughter said, yeah, they get you hooked on it, and then it's gone until next year. Anyway, that's the whole story on my lunch. Way too much info, probably. If you're new here, I don't know what I'm going to do today, but I'm going to do a day in the life kind of thing, what I'm getting up to. And I might go to town and go a walk through somewhere. If I go somewhere, it might be Safeway, it might be Big Lots. Safeway is our grocery store. I think it's called Tom Thumb in some places and other names in other places. All owned by the same company. Okay, so that's that. I hope you'll stick around, and if you haven't yet subscribed, I would love it if you would. I love to meet new people, so don't worry about chatting. I always chat back. Well, hi, everybody. It's getting to be that time. We're going to ring in the new year and see the old year to the door. I've been thinking, what am I going to have for that special New Year's Eve? We do snacks, leftovers and snacks all evening, and kind of just play, the last night of the year. My name is Kendra. Welcome to my channel. And if you are brand new here, I do recipes, shopping, crafting, very little crafting, that kind of thing. And so tonight, I'm going to show you two really easy, really inexpensive New Year's Eve dishes. All right, this first snacky meal, really kind of a meal, I guess, thing I'm going to show you is just 3 ingredients. And you've probably heard of it or made it yourself, but I'm going to do it maybe in a different way than you do. I'm going to use this whole bag of these home-style meatballs. They're already formed, they're done, they're a full meal in themselves. I'm going to take a whole bottle of 12 ounces of this Heinz chili sauce and a whole can of this Great Value jellied cranberry sauce. A lot of people use grape jelly in this, and because I have a glut still stored of cranberry sauce, I have like a stock of canned things. So sometimes things come up on date, like this did last month. I want to use it. So it's wonderful with any jelly in it. Grape jelly is good, but this time of year, I thought cranberry sauce would be good too. And I've seen other people do it. So all 3 ingredients go into a crock pot for on low 4 hours, on high 2 hours, and they're done. That's it. Walk away. You mix these 2 ingredients, you put those in, and you're done. I'll show you how I do that. You get out of here. I'm sorry, I was screeching at the dog. You just missed a great blooper. I shook an open bottle. I loosened the lid, didn't remember I did it. And this is just the half of it. Let me turn you around. Yeah, I just got out of the shower too. Isn't that special? All right, I changed my clothes. All right, I'll just add that to my repertoire of kitchen disasters. As they go, it wasn't as bad as it could have been, I guess. Oh boy. So I've got the chili sauce that was left. I really probably only shook out a quarter of a cup, maybe. On the floor, on the window, on the counter. I just looked up to see if I got any up. That would make more sense, but I didn't. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to mix the chili sauce and the cranberry sauce all together nice. And this cranberry sauce will melt just into a sauce like the chili sauce already is as it cooks. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and pour meatballs in here. And I don't know if this is going to be enough or if I'll stop before I use the whole 40-ounce bag of meatballs. All right, I went for it. I'm going to stir these in now. I think as it cooks, you know, the meatballs will shrink some, the sauce will soften some, and it'll all mix together just fine. And they're mixed. So I'm going to put the lid on, and I'm going to put it on low and have it cook for the 4 hours because it's 3 o'clock here, you know. I'm back with the second one. So the meatballs are in here hopping along. It's been a couple of hours. So the second thing, you only need 2 ingredients. 1 sleeve of crackers and 1 stick of butter. And there's a little taken out of that, but it'll be okay. That's all it takes. You put it in the oven. You put it on a low temp. I'm going to show you how to do all of that. And when it gets nice and browned, you take it out. And they go like hotcakes. They are delicious. Everybody likes them. If you ever have had as a snack when you were a kid, maybe we only did this like in the 60s and 70s, but we would take saltine crackers and put a little butter on it, just from the butter dish, you know, and it'd be a snack. But this is wonderful. So you could also, if you wanted to, add a third ingredient of some seasoning or other. Some people might put garlic. Some people might put everything but the bagel. Some people might go the other way and go sweet. And then you could use cinnamon sugar. So you could get all kinds of creative with this. But it's always going to take butter and saltines. And again, mine will be plain. I'll just be doing the salt from the butter and the salt from the saltines. Fast, easy, cheap, and delicious. Okay, I've got the butter put on there, only half a stick of butter, just half a stick. If I said cup and a half or whatever I said, I don't know. I'm kind of in a hurry, but I should slow down. Okay, I've got my herbs all mixed together here. Seasonings, not really herbs. Paprika, ancho chili powder, and touch of cherry barbecue rub, which I saw on Moss Family TV and went on Amazon and ordered it. All right, both trays are ready, and they held just about 1 sleeve of crackers each. So these are plain butter crackers, just butter and salted crackers, and saltines, premium brand. And these are firecrackers, so they've got the herbs that I told you, the touch of cherry barbecue rub, the paprika, and the ancho chili powder. So spicy for the adults, not spicy for the children. And if I had little children here, I would put some cinnamon sugar on these probably, or something like that. I'll stick them in the oven, 300 degrees for about 20 minutes. Okay, everybody, that's it for my vlog for today. I'm going to wish everybody a happy New Year's Eve and a happy New Year day. And if you like what you saw, I hope you consider subscribing. I did make it to 1,000 subscribers today. What a blessing that was. I thank everyone who subscribed. Bye, everybody.